Okay, welcome to the notes and solutions for day 18 of our GCSE 5 a day. And we start off with quite a tricky worded question here. So with our worded questions, let's always read what we're asked to find out at the end. So let's just have that as a reminder that we need to find out the number of people. And the reason we do that is it's very easy to get sidetracked in these questions and do some maths but forget to answer the question that we're after. Okay, so what's our first sentence here? A theatre has 20 rows and there are 15 seats in each row. So we've got 15 seats across here, all in different rows, going back, and we've got 20 of those rows there. And hopefully you can see that that's 20 lots of 15, which is 20 times 15. 2 15s are 30, and the 0 is 300. And it's absolutely one of our key GCSE skills to be able to recognise multiplication and indeed division questions. Good. Let's now see what our second sentence is. There are 30 empty seats. Okay, so if our theatre was full, everything would be full here, but we've got some empty seats scattered about, and in total there are 30 of these. So that must mean that the number of people who are actually here is all 300 less those 30. Counting back in tens, 290, 280, 270. So we have got 270 people. A good nugget to go and practice here is 3.13 and also 3.03. These are about worded problems and excellent nuggets to go away and practice. Okay, question 2, another long worded question. So what are we asked to do? We're asked for the monthly payment. Let's make sure that that's what we remember to do. So we're buying a caravan. So we've got a caravan here, and the caravan costs £8,000. Right, so we need to know what this means. A deposit, well, that's a lump sum down payment and pays the rest. So that should be hinting to us that we need to, that the rest is this 8,000 less the 3,000 deposit. So that's 5,000, and that's paid over 20 equal monthly instalments. So 5,000 spread over 20, 5,000 divided by 20. Now I'm not going to do that on the calculator. Let's see if we can do that. I'm going to write it as a fraction because this is what 5,000 over 20 means. It means 5,000 divided by 20. Let's do some equivalent fractions. So 10 goes into both of those. So we're going to divide top and bottom by 10. So I've now got 500 divided by 2. Half of 500 is 250. How much is each monthly payment? Let's not forget our units. And I'm actually going to give you the same nuggets there that we've just done. Worded subtraction, multiplication and division questions. Okay, let's have a look at question 3. So Martin is how old Martin is, and he is younger than Jennifer by 3 years. So Jennifer's age is, so this is Jennifer's age here, so this is M plus 3. Doesn't need to be an equation in it, we just wanted an expression. No need for any equal sign. Now it's very easy, because we see younger, we tend to think, oh, that's going to be a takeaway -3. But once we look at the picture, and of course Martin is indeed Jennifer -3. So if we were calling this J, then Martin is indeed J -3, but we're asked for Jennifer's age, which is M plus 3. And the nugget to go away and practice is on algebraic expressions. Okay, now we've got a collection of ways of doing this percentage increase question. And I'm going to have a method 1 over here, which is that we're going to see if we can work out that 10% of 60 is £6. So 30% is 6 times 3, which is 18. So if we're going to increase, we've got 60 plus 18, which is 78. Again, with my units. Now, just let's have a little separate look at this. So if we started, we would be saying that £60 represented 100%, and we want 130%. 130% as a decimal is 1.3, so our answer is 60 times 1.3, 6, 13, 60, again 78. And this method here in green is a little bit more mathematical because it's doing everything in one step, whereas we needed 2 steps to do it over here. But either method is fine, and whichever one you're comfortable with. There are quite a few elements to this though. Calculating 10%, nugget we're after is 7.07. Doing these percentage increases like this, 10.01. If we want to have a look and doing them as a multiplier, nugget 11.03. Anyone who gets 5 out of 5 today has worked quite hard. Now, this is a question about pressure, and this is one of the obscure little backwaters of the GCSE course. But you'll notice that in our 5-a-days, I've been quite obsessive about getting you to include your units. And the reason for that is that the units contain quite a bit of mathematical understanding. So simply by being told that the pressure is 50 newtons per metre squared, so we're told that here. If we're told that the force is in newtons, now we know that area is measured in square metres. So just from this information about the units, I know that pressure equals force divided by area. I don't even need to be told that. I can see that just from the information that they've given us in the units. So 50 equals 400 divided by area. Now hopefully we're okay at doing a little bit of rearranging that are what do we need to divide 400 by to get 50? Well, that's the same as dividing 400 by 50. Again, I'm going to do this without my calculator. I'm going to look at my equivalent fractions and say that that's 40 over 5. 40 divided by 5 is 8. Now, I don't need to include my units here because I was told in the question that I just wanted it in meters squared. So 8 is going to be fine. If you do want to go and practice some pressure questions, 38.18, but just have a think about this, that I didn't need to know this information here. I could just infer that from the units that they gave me. An interesting question to end our GCSE 5 a day. I hope you're enjoying them. If you're having a problem with a particular question, even after watching the video, just contact your maths teacher and ask for help. That's what we're here for.